how's everyone doing? Ronan Dex here, and today we're going to look in at September's Hero of the Month, Bai Yeoung. I think I've said it correctly. It's a wholly sort of offensive player. We're just going to look more into him. Questions is he worth the darts? Where would he fit in? Stuff like that. So yeah, let's just dive straight in really. So Bai Yeoung is a ranger. His resist to minion debuffs. So his resist status lance that are from minions. So this is a new sort of an odd one really, because there's not any 5 stars at the moment that he would. I'm trying to think. There's a 3-star. What's his name? Let's have a look. I think it's Kavasa. And I have him. So basically, Bai Yeoung would resist like this sort of special. So summons a B minion each ally. Receives 32 poison damage, etc., and can't receive new minions. So yeah, I think, and if I am correct, this September season 3 introduction is Bera, and she's going to be a dark 5-star that actually works like Kavasa, who has like a Foth minion. So yeah, so really that's the only 2 heroes I can think of off the top of my head, unless SG obviously release more in the future. So let's go back into him. So yeah, so really that resist is pretty poor. Basically it's only going to resist against Bera. So, but like I said, in the future, maybe more. Let's look at his stats. It's a nice damage stat, 749. Sorry, should I say attack stat? It's pretty solid. His armor's decent, 735, and his health, 1314 is. So yeah, it's pretty balanced stats. He's a fast hero, which is nice. And then let's have a look at what he does. Stunning Steel. So deals 320% damage to the target. The target gets 75% accuracy for 2 turns. Chance to miss also applies to offensive special skills. The target gets minus 75% decrease for any healing received for 2 turns. And then the elemental link gives all holy allies 30% defense against special skills for 4 turns. Alright, so initial thoughts is disappointing, I guess. His damage, 320% is low, considering what he does. Yes, he can be annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong, minus 75% accuracy is high, so there's definitely going to be a lot of misses, especially for grave makers and your Vila and your sort of Telluria. But his damage is low, 320%. I mean, what is he? He's not a sniper. You can't put him in the sniper range. It's like another Melosi in a way, but Melosi's very fast and Melosi stops Telluria. Bai Yeoung sort of is confused, to be honest. It's like, no, don't hit hard, you're gonna miss. 2 turns isn't a lot as well. So basically, your opponent's gonna miss once. You're not gonna be able to take advantage out of both turns. And then minus 75% decrease for any healing. I mean, that's nice, but again, only 2 turns. Yeah, he's a weird character, for sure. And where would I put him? I guess you could, as far as defense, I think the wing would be his best place. But ideally, I wouldn't wouldn't bother putting it, you know, with June, who hits a hell of a lot harder, actually kills you, and then if he doesn't, he still blinds you. So yeah, there's that. Plus he's a season 1, easy to get, so most players would have June in their rosters. I mean, he's like a mix between Melosi and Perseus in a way, and let's be honest, Perseus is another confused hero as to he's not really a sniper, but he has his benefits. You know, I think it just comes down to, you know, he's a very acquired card. I mean, basically, if you don't have many 5 stars, yes, go ahead and level him. Like, he will be useful. But if you have a lot of 5 stars, if you have pretty solid sort of war teams, I don't know if he's worth leveling. I'm trying to think now, would I put him in one of my war teams offensively? Probably not. You've also got to consider that, you know, he's a ranger class, which is, you know, nice, but at the same time, you know, you're going to share your ranger emblems. And we've got some good rangers out there, you know. You know, Seshet for one, and you know, Gifon coming out soon. She's going to be a ranger, and I'm sure, you know, if she stays the way she is, a lot of people are going to be dishing out emblems on her. So yeah, I just don't know. It's just another poor hero of the month. I mean, what a bad 3 months, you could say. You know, started off with Nor, who was just probably the worst hero of the month ever made, sort of with Margaret. I mean, even Margaret's buff. I mean, Margaret got buffed a few months back, and I'm still not thinking she's that strong. I wanted to like her. I like that she got the buff, but it's like, you know, Nor, I think, needs either a major rework or an insane buff, to be honest, to make her even viable. I mean, I see funerals around, and personally, it's what a waste of rings, I say, but each to their own. I mean, I certainly wouldn't give her hidden blades, let alone rings. And she's staying 1-1 until SG fix her or do something with her. Otherwise, you know, to me, she's as useless as a 3-star. Couldn't understand that one. And then you got Zoc. Not particularly liking Zoc. He's just another Merlin. I want to like Zoc. He's fun, but that's it, really. You know, just fun. Can be useful. I tried him in the war teams, and it's just not working out. You know, at the level we're playing at, the wars we're up against, the defenses we're up against, Zoc just doesn't cut the gravy, to be honest. And to be honest, not as Bai Yeoung. It's that simple. SG, you need to sort this out. This is bad. I mean, how do we fix Bai Yeoung? I mean, say you do 2 things. You can either keep him the way he is and hit 3 targets. Maybe reduce his damage to 280%, but hit 3 targets. That would be advice recommendation number 1. If you keep them the way he is, maybe make him very fast. I mean, even then, I'd still be... But it's definitely something to consider. But that's it. I mean, personally, I like the first one. I think he should hit 3, keep him at fast, hit 3, maybe reduce the damage a bit, or keep the damage and then do bonus damage to the other 2, like a few others. But I quite like the idea of just hitting 3 for 300%, so a total of 900 or even 280. You know, so we're looking at what, 8? My math's poor. 840. And that would make him somewhat useful, attractive, definitely, especially with the healing and the accuracy. You would then He would then become a viable wing. He would then also fit into your war teams, I would say for sure. But the way he is currently, I really wouldn't give him the darts. I would maybe take him to 370, test him, see if you enjoy him, like him. Like I said, if you're short on 5 stars on the holy side, then obviously give him the darts. You'll definitely use him for now, but you know, eventually he will fade out. Yeah, I just think it comes down to really SG really needing to do better. God, well, we're September, so hopefully next month. Who we got next month? Sorry, I apologise. I'm tired. Had a long day this Labour Day. Hope everyone's Labour Day went well. I think next month is Ulog. It's the dark sort of defence hero, sort of Ares-like. But we'll get to that next month. So yeah, wrapping up on Bai Yeoung, really, there's really not much more to say. I haven't pulled him yet. I haven't really done many pulls. I'm slowing down on my pulls because I'm not getting anything. Just wasting money at the moment. So I'm just saving them my coins for sort of Pacific pulls these days, really, events that I'm interested in, and maybe season 3. And just hope I can get lucky, because I'm at a point now where I have a lot of materials but I'm not getting a lot of pulls and new toys sort of to play with, so I'm just sort of stocking materials and just waiting until I can eventually get a little bit of lucky and get some pulls. But if I was to pull Bai Yeoung, no, he wouldn't get darts. He would definitely go on the back burner. I probably would get him to 370. I definitely think he has potential. I definitely think a slight fix would get him this way. I mean, I'm just confused though with SG how they're releasing these heroes. To be honest, you know, we have a beta program. I mean, how's this getting past beta? Yeah, you know, I'm just confused. Just the shit that's being released is awful. Like, figure it out, SG. I mean, like, I don't know. Sit down in a meeting room, discuss it, play with the cards yourself, and just notice just really how useless he is, how one-dimensional he is, how similar he is to sort of Melosi and Perseus. You know, Perseus hardly gets a look in. I mean, I don't know. Instead of, you know, releasing all this new content and doing this, I think you really need to just sit down and focus on your old content, like really look into revamping all your heroes that are released and really sort of bring in some balance. You know, like I said, Nor, last 3 months, I mean, Nor, awful. Zok, fun, but not really useful. And Bai Yeoung, again, fun, but not really going to be much use. Again, this is just my opinion. I mean, others might disagree, and that's fine. I'm just basing it on basically my wars, which is high level. I mean, lower level, he's obviously going to be effective, but you know, I'm in a top 100, top 100, top 20 really. You know, our wars, we're going up against tough defenses, and I just can't see Bai Yeoung benefiting any of my teams, you know, and that's how I look at it. You know, the 2 things we do is in an alliance is we hit Titans and we do wars, right? I mean, so is he going to help you with Titans? No, his damage is low. Yeah, the blind could be helpful, but that's about it. I mean, that's it. You're going to use him for blind. His damage is okay, but I'm sure you have emblems on other yellows that do higher damage. So yes, the Titans, no, he's not going to fit in. Wars, like I said, if you're in the top 100, he's probably not going to fit in. If you're in lower alliances, yeah, you can definitely have some fun with him, but that's about it. So yeah, that would be my assessment. You know, as far as grading, I'm not going to do the grading on him. I've pretty much, you know, said what I've needed to say. You make your own grade. He just doesn't make the cut for me. It's as simple as. But yeah, anyway, so moving on. Yeah, so I couldn't really give you much more positive feedback on him. it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully next month's release is a good one. You know, October's a good month anyway. It's a dark hero of the month. I mean, on paper she looks good. You know, if she stays the way she is, I definitely think she'll be more useful than the last 3 releases. And then also we've got the Halloween, so we're going to have the events there. So it's going to be a lot of tabards and dark heroes available next month anyway. So it should be a good month, hopefully. Hopefully a little bit more positive remarks. But at the moment, I've got to stay honest. You know, there's no point me sugarcoating him and telling you guys to waste your darts on this guy when it's not worth wasting, or wasting pools for that matter. It's just confusing, really, that they're getting released like this. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of people base their pools based on whether they have the hero of the month. And when you're releasing hero of the months like this, a lot of people are just backing off of pools. And at the end of the day, you're trying to make money, then I'm sure you're making a lot of it already, but you can make a lot more if you just, you know, maybe sat together and discussed it properly, or listened to the guys in beta. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed your long weekend. For those of you that had off for Labor Day weekend, I worked all weekend. In fact, I worked a lot. I think in 4 days I put in about 70 hours. So it was a good weekend for me, though, to be honest. It's good dollars in the pocket. So hey, I'm not complaining. And plus I'm English. I don't even know what Labor Day weekend stands for. Maybe someone can help me out on that in the comments. What is Labor Day weekend? I mean, obviously Labour would be work. But yeah, I don't know where it comes from. I just know it's double time and a half. So when they say, "Do you want to work?" I'm like, sure, because to me it's like just another day at work. Yeah, and like I said, guys, if you are interested in joining any of the Northern families, we have 10 alliances, ranging from 2 in the top 10, a total of 4 in the top 100, you know, total of 6 in the top 500, and a couple of casual alliances and a couple of resting alliances. So we've got needs for everyone. We have waiting lists if, you know, you guys are serious. Just hit me up, even if you don't meet the requirements. Shoot me a message. We'll see what we can do. I'm not a leader that looks on requirements. I'm more of a performance based. I don't really care how many 5 stars you got, as long as you can use your 5 stars. The main requirement really for us is troops. Be nice to see if you got your troops up, and then know how to use your troops would be even better. But yeah, I'm not too fussed on how many 5 stars you got, because, you know, as long as you can clean well and get a few 1 hits in, that's all I ask for. The performance has to be up there, teamwork, communication, and just fit into the whole mentality of the wolf pack. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. You have a great day. Enjoy tomorrow, because you're back at work, right? I'm actually off. Today's my Friday, so peace out, guys.